Hey guys, if you're interested to see how I did this St. Patrick's Day aquarium nail set, stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're new. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. So in today's video, as y'all saw from the intro, I am doing a St. Patrick's Day aquarium nail set. So I'm just finding my sizes. I am using the 3XL full covered square nail tips. I got these nail tips from Amazon. Now, after finding my sizes, I am going to be marking off where the aquarium tank is supposed to start. So I measure the nail tip to my natural nail and I leave a little bit of space and I mark off where I want the aquarium to start. And I usually have to do this a few times in order to get an accurate measurement, since you have to look at the nail from both angles just to ensure that it is accurate and that your natural nail could fit comfortably inside of the nail tip without touching the aquarium tank. It could touch the aquarium tank a little, but not too much to hurt yourself or anything like that. So that's why I usually measure the nail a few times to get the right measurement. So I'm using my Modelones Rhinestone glue, and I am going to be placing that on my nail palette that has a plastic wrapping over it. I have not used this nail palette the way it is supposed to be used because I mainly leave it for my aquarium nail sets since it already has the plastic wrapping on it. So I just cured that little piece of gel, and now I'm going to be cutting out a triangle. I measure the width of the gel to my nail tip and then I cut it into a triangle. Then I would bend the tip of the triangle like I'm doing right here, and I'm going to be placing that tip where the red marking is on the nail. So I apply a small bead of my Modelones Rhinestone glue and then I place the triangular base where the red marking is, apply pressure and flash cure that for 10 seconds. And I just measure it to my nail to ensure that it fits perfectly and that my nail bed has enough room. Then I'm just going to be filling up the spaces. So I am using the Modelones Rhinestone glue and filling up the spaces, and I make sure to have my thumb under the aquarium base so that it doesn't move. The aquarium base is pretty thin and fragile right now. However, when I apply the rhinestone glue on top of the base, it would harden and solidify, but right now it is pretty soft. So by placing my thumb underneath the base, it ensures that it stays where it is supposed to be. And I just flash cure for 5 to 10 seconds, and I also go under the base of the aquarium tank as well, just to ensure that the base is properly sealed. You know, sometimes you could miss a spot from the top. However, by applying the rhinestone glue to the bottom of the base, it just makes it more secure, and I would cure that for 30 seconds in my bigger nail lamp. Now I'm just cutting off the excess gel right here. Be careful, this is pretty hard. Since I applied a few layers of the rhinestone glue on it, it became really hard. So be careful when cutting that. And then I would file the area just to make it a bit smooth. And I always file the nail facing downwards so that not a lot of the dust will get inside of the nail tip, and I also brush off the excess dust. I don't use rubbing alcohol inside of the aquarium tank anymore, since I noticed that it left a white cast inside of the aquarium tank when I was finished, and I didn't like that. So since then I use a brush to dust off the excess dust. So moving on, On my nail palette that is covered with a plastic wrapping, I am going to be making a rectangle with the rhinestone glue, and I make sure to measure it to my nail because it has to be long enough to fit my nail and then some. So that's what I'm doing right here, and I would cure that for 30 seconds. This needs to be thin but not too thin. Next, I am using Mythical, which is from Nail Reserve. I'm just going to be applying the gel polish to the whole rectangular gel base. And if you're interested in purchasing anything from Nail Reserve, you can use my code, which will be listed on the screen and in the description below. So for this nail set, I mainly used Nail Reserve gel polishes to do all of the nail art. I think I used some Madame Glam gel polishes as well, but for the most part, 99% of the gel polishes used was from Nail Reserve. So I cured that for 30 seconds. Then I'm going back in with a second layer to build the opacity of this white gel polish, and I would cure that for 30 seconds. So I do not know much about St. Patrick's Day. The most I would know is that it is celebrated on March 17th and 4-leaf clovers. That's basically what I know about St. Patrick's Day. And I had to Google some of the stuff that I am going to be drawing on this aquarium nail set. I also know about the treasure at the end of the rainbow and leprechauns and it being an Irish holiday. I know that. But I had to Google certain things, and hopefully I did a good job at a proper representation of St. Patrick's Day. You will let me know if I missed anything or if I did anything wrong. Now let's get into the nail art. So as I said before, this is a St. Patrick's Day nail set. So I wanted everything to be St. Patrick's Day themed, and I wanted all of the symbols of St. Patrick's Day. So I'm going to be doing a lot of nail art that symbolizes what it means for St. Patrick's Day. So I did do a mix of a brown gel polish and a black gel polish just to make a dark brown gel polish so that I can do the pot for the treasure at the end of the rainbow type of thing. So I'm doing that here, the pot, and I would cure that for 30 seconds. Then I'm using this yellow gel polish, and I'm just going to be using a dotting tool and placing dots on top of the pot to represent the coins. This one was good, but I don't know if I liked it or not. It looked good, but if I didn't tell you guys this was a pot with coins in it, y'all wouldn't have known, you know. So yeah, now I am going to be using about 5 of the gel polishes, also from Nail Reserve. So I'm just placing them on my nail palette right here. And I'm going to be drawing a rainbow. Then I cure for 30 seconds. Then I go over the yellow area again and cure that for 30 seconds. So I'm using the green gel polish and I'm mixing some black to make a dark green gel polish. and I'm just mixing some more because I needed a lot more. And I also mixed in a blue gel polish as well because of the shade of green that I wanted. It needed the blue gel polish. So I only mixed one section because I wanted both shades of green that you're seeing right there. So I just did one section and then I added another green because I really wasn't sure which green I wanted to use. So I needed options, and I'm going to be drawing the 4-leaf clover right here. Then I'm going to be drawing a pipe. So I guess they do a lot of smoking when it comes to St. Patrick's Day. I do not know. This is what I saw online, so I'm sorry if I was misinformed. I didn't know any better, so I'm sorry guys. So anyway, I'm drawing a horseshoe right here. I used Madame Glam gold gel polish to do that. Then moving on, I am drawing a jug of beer. I know Irish people love their beer, so I know I'm right for that one, but for the smoking, I'm not sure, so I'm very sorry. So yeah, I'm just doing that right here with the both green gel polishes that I mixed and also the other green gel polish as well. So I'm doing a lot of nail art with this nail set. I'm also drawing right here a hat. Then adding some orange gel polish, and the brown gel polish, I just mix it to get a burnt orange gel polish, and that is what I'm going to be using to draw a leprechaun. So yeah, I'm doing that. So I'm just drawing the beard right here. I'm just drawing mostly the silhouette of the leprechaun, so I'm not going into details with the eyes, the mouth, the nose, etc. But yeah, I'm just doing that, and I would cure when I'm finished for 30 seconds. Then I'm drawing the leprechaun's feet right here. I'm just drawing the lines for the socks. So these are all of the gel polishes that I used. So after finishing the nail art, I'm going to be using the Modelones rhinestone glue. So I just placed the rhinestone glue on top of one section of the nail art, and then using my nail tip, I just placed it on top of the nail art, and I'm just going to be curing that for 30 seconds using my Modelones Esmeow nail lamp, and I have to hold it down so that it adheres to the nail art properly. Then I'm going to be doing the same thing for the rest of the nail art, and I had to do 2 at a time because I also have to hold down the nail tip while it is curing, so I couldn't do the 4 of them at the same time, so I did 2 at a time. So this is how it looks Now I'm just going to be removing it from the nail palette. And I was so happy because I'm always nervous when doing this. So yeah, this is how it looks, and this is the back of it. Now I'm just going to be cutting out all of the nail tips. So this is my nail art of how I wanted the nails to look, and this is the nail art. So I'm just comparing it. It's not that bad, I'm not that good at drawing, but it looks okay. So some of the nail tip was separating from the backing, so I had to go back in to stick them back. But before doing that, I need to file off the excess gel from all of the nails. And this nail set, I did this nail set over the course of a month. Yes, you heard me right. So I started this nail set probably in early February, and I decided to finish this nail set in early March. And the reason for that is because I like doing aquarium nails like this. I don't have to rush to do anything. So y'all will see that on my right hand, y'all are seeing nail tips right now. However, at the end of this video, y'all wouldn't be seeing any nail tips on my right hand. So I just thought I would let you guys know that. Now I'm just using rubbing alcohol to remove the red marking on the nail. Then I am going ahead and apply the Modelones rhinestone glue to adhere the backing to the nail tip again, just to seal off any spaces that needs to be sealed off, and just doing everything to ensure that there isn't any leaking when I am ready to apply my liquid to the nail. And when I'm finished applying the Modelones rhinestone glue, I flash cure the nail for 5 to 10 seconds, and then I would put it in my 48 watts nail lamp for 30 seconds. So this is the thumbnail, and I'm just using my syringe to pick up some baby oil from this dampen dish. I got this syringe from Amazon. I will leave a link in the description below. And I'm going to be using some gold caviar beads. So I just scoop up some of the gold caviar beads to try to place it inside of the thumb, but that was unsuccessful. The caviar beads went everywhere except inside of the aquarium tank. So I had to remove my gloves in order to pick up the caviar beads and place it inside of the tank, since I couldn't do it with the gloves on. And also I decided to remove all of the caviar beads after, and then apply the baby oil inside of the aquarium tank first, and then place the caviar beads, because I felt like some of the caviar beads were sticking to the base. I could have been wrong, but I always like to apply the liquid first anyway, just to ensure there isn't any leaking, and then apply the caviar beads. So it was a mixture of both reasons why I decided to remove the caviar beads and place the liquids first. So yeah, now I'm just placing the caviar beads inside of this rhinestone wheel for easier access, and then I'm just placing some more of the caviar beads in the aquarium tank. And then I did use a Q-tip to clean the outside of the aquarium tank first before applying the clear polygel to seal in the aquarium tank, but I didn't show myself doing that, so I'm using my Modelones clear polygel right here to seal in the aquarium tank, and I would flash cure that for 5 to 10 seconds. Then when I'm finished, I would cure in my bigger nail lamp for 30 seconds. And this is how the nail is looking. So I didn't want to apply too much caviar beads to the aquarium tanks because I didn't want any distractions away from the nail art. This aquarium nail set is mainly for the nail art. It's not for the caviar beads. I just wanted the caviar beads to show movement. Although you could see it with the bubble because I intentionally wanted bubbles in these aquariums. But I still wanted caviar beads, you know. I don't think an aquarium nail is complete without caviar beads. So that's why I still applied the caviar beads, but the main focus was and is supposed to be the nail art. So I'm just going to be filling up the tank of the middle nail. So I'm just going to let this part play out and I'll be back shortly. But if you really just find the video, don't forget to hit the like button below, comment your thoughts on the design, and don't forget to subscribe and share the video. So this is how all of the nails are looking when I'm finished applying the liquids to the aquarium tanks. And I'm just cleaning all of the nails with some rubbing alcohol. Then I'm just going to be filing the nails. So I did apply the nail tips off camera and this is how it looks. Now I'm going to be using this green gel polish and this black gel polish to make a dark green gel polish. I'm also going to be using this glitter green gel polish and some acetone for cleanup. So on the index nail, I am going to be using the green gel polish mixture that I made, and I'm just placing that at the nail bed area of the index nail. I had to do 2 layers in order to reach full opacity, but I only showed myself doing 1 layer. Next, I'm going in with the glitter green gel polish on the outline of the index nail, and I would cure that for 30 seconds. I had to do 2 layers of this as well, but I only showed myself doing 1 layer. So this is how the nails are looking. Now I'm going to be using this 3D striping tape on the nails. And I'm also going to be using these gold rhinestones. So I placed some rhinestone glue on my nail palette. So I'm going to be applying some rhinestones to the cuticle line of the middle nail. So I just placed the rhinestone glue at the cuticle line of the middle nail. Then on top of that, I would apply some gel top coat. And before curing that, I would apply the rhinestones to the cuticle area of the middle nail, and then I would cure for 30 seconds. I did the same thing for the rest of the nails as well. So this is a finished look. Now I'm using a hand file to remove the excess 3D striping tape from the nails. Then I would top coat the underside of the nails as well and cure for 30 seconds. Next, I apply cuticle oil to rehydrate my skin and nails. So guys, this is the finished look, and I think this nail set turned out really good. I really like my nail art. I like everything about this aquarium nail set. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.